Hello, welcome to my channel. I'm Rachel. This is Rachel for Real. Today I thought I would show you what I'm doing to try and earn a little bit more money while I can't earn any in my regular job because I'm off with a knee injury. Now I've been umming and ahhing for about 4 weeks now about putting some items of clothing on Vinted. I've never sold anything on Vinted before, so it's all a learning process. I thought you could come along for the ride and have a laugh at me if it goes wrong. So if you wonder what all this is here, this is the luggage that I keep on top of my wardrobe, and I took that off because I want to use the wardrobe to photograph the clothes across. It wasn't until I set up the camera and was about to start this video that I realised that the items need ironing because they'll just look nicer in the photos if they're ironed. So I'm going to do a little bit of ironing and then I'll show you what I'm going to be selling. All right, see you in a minute. So the first thing I'm ironing is a denim dress, sleeveless dress. I have worn it a few times, but not very much. It's a bit short. I don't wear dresses very often. It's quite nice in the winter if you wear it with thick tights and long boots and a long sleeve top under it. But I wouldn't wear it, without thick tights because I haven't got the best legs and I'm very self-conscious of them and the world doesn't need to see that. But it is a nice dress, I just don't wear it enough. And at the moment, I could do with the money more than I could do with having a dress to wear occasionally. So it's going to be sold, hopefully, if I can do it right. I have sold clothes on eBay before and that went okay, but I don't know, I think now people associate Vinted with clothes rather than eBay. I might be wrong. Maybe some people still sell them on both, I don't know. But I thought I'd give eBay a whirl because that seems to be the place to sell clothes at the moment. Now, I don't know how much to ask money-wise for these items. I might have to do a bit of research and see if I can find the name of the dress and the other items and see if anybody else is selling anything so that I've got a rough idea about what to charge. Anybody got any good advice about Vinted, selling on Vinted? Let us know in the comments because I think it would be helpful for anybody who's not done it before to get some information from people who have. So that's the denim pinafore. It's got 2 pockets and a zip up the back. So that's the first item. I'll just whiz through this ironing. I'm sure you know what ironing looks like, and I'll be back in a minute. Okay, so I've finished the ironing now. It might not be the best job in the world, but it's not my favourite task, ironing, and it's good enough for government work. So let's get the clothes set up. I'll show you what I'm going to photograph, and then we'll have a go at doing a listing. It should be fun. I've downloaded the app onto my phone. I thought that might be easier than doing it on a laptop. Who knows? We will find out. Okie dokie. So here's the first item. This is the dress I showed you ironing. It's by White Stuff. I don't know if it has a name for the item that I can use in the listing. No idea, never looked. Let's have a look. Made of denim. I'd work that much out myself. Don't know. 100% cotton, made in India. Doesn't give a name for it, so I'll have to see if I can look that up. But for now, I will photograph it and then we can do some research. Well, in usual Rachel mode of not thinking these things through fast enough, I have realised that I can't show you photographing it because I'm filming this on my phone and I need my phone to photograph the items. So let's go to plan B and I'll just show you the rest of the items, then I'll photograph them, and then I'll come back when I'm starting to do some of the listings. Another piece that I'm selling is a skirt, navy blue, fine needle cord. It's John Lewis weekend collection. I wore it once, decided it was too short, and I've never worn it again. So it's in excellent condition, and there's no point having it in my wardrobe when somebody else might like it. So that will be the second item. Another skirt. It's not quite so short, this one. It's probably knee length, but again, I have to wear it with thick tights because of my leg phobia. It's got a nice cotton lining, got appliqued birds on it. It's a very pretty skirt. Nice little detailing on the pocket. And yeah, it's lovely, but I don't wear it, so I can sell that. And the final thing that I'm going to try selling at the moment for a bit of extra cash is a pair of dungarees. Usual basic sort of style of dungaree, you know, 2 back pockets, sort of X shoulder straps, adjustable, a big pocket and 2 side pockets and 3 buttons up the side, and then just a regular straight leg. So these are really nice. I have worn them a few times. I love dungarees, but I always feel really awkward when I'm out and about wearing them. Don't know why. These are called Lewis Dungaree by Fat Face UK, Eco Denim. So, you know, they might sell quite well. I think they were quite expensive when I bought them. Even though I bought them in a sale, they were still quite a bit. But it's not worth keeping if I'm embarrassed to go out in them, is it? So let's sell them. Let's get some cash if we can. Right, now I'll put my sensible head on instead of my noggin head. Stop filming this for a minute and go and do the photographing, and then I'll come back and do some listings with you. So since I've done the photographs, I've had a look on Vinted for items that are the same as the ones I'm trying to sell to get an idea of price ranges. And oh my god, it's all over the place. I never bought anything off Vinted before. I normally buy my clothes in charity shop. So I was a bit surprised at how much what people were selling their things for, you know, varies, because the majority of them said they were very good. So why the difference in price? I don't know. Maybe it's because some people just want to get rid of stuff, so they price it low so that it doesn't clutter their houses anymore. I don't know. But anyway, I'll tell you what I found out. White stuff denim dress that I showed you. Where's that disappeared to? This one. This is being offered for between £5 and £16.50. I might plump for £10. Do people sell £9.99? No, don't know. £10. We'll see if we can get £10 for that. If not, it doesn't sell in a reasonable amount of time, then reduce the price or take it off and relist it later, whichever seems better once I've found out a little bit more about Vinted. Any information or help you can give me would be appreciated. If you've done it, let me know if it's been successful for you. And if you would like to support me on this channel, please like and subscribe. Click the bell so you're notified when new videos come up, and I hope you enjoy watching more to come. The next thing I researched was the appliqued skirt with the birds on it. Now this one, there were quite a few of these on there actually, and they were ranging from £1.50 to £5. So I might go in at £3. Don't know, maybe not, possibly, who knows. I mean, at the end of the day, these clothes are too small for me now. They don't fit me anymore. I've got menno belly and, you know, I can't do the hop if I'm honest. So They're absolutely no use to me. So if I sell it for £3, that's £3 more than I had before I started this process today. Let's put it on for £3. The John Lewis Nearly New skirt, the pink cord, they were ranging between £3 and £12, which is quite a big difference, isn't it? What's that, £8 difference between the most expensive and the cheapest? Don't really know what to do with that. I mean, it's only been worn once. The £12 one was new with tags. I don't expect to get that much because obviously it hasn't got tags on, but maybe I could do £9, £8, £9 for that one. We'll see. It won't be that long before autumn, so people might start looking at, you know, heavier weight fabrics for their clothes so that they're a little bit warmer as we go into autumn. And obviously you can wear it in winter with more layers, but yeah, so I might try for £8.50 on that one. Let's see if that works. £8.50 for that skirt. We're trying £3 for the appliqued skirt and £10 for the dress. And then finally, this one was a surprise actually. The dungarees, again, too small for me now. I don't know, what have I worn them? 6 times maybe? Not that often. So they are in very good condition. And they were selling between £10 and £23. Again, £13 difference between the lowest and the highest price. So you go on hoping that this is going to make the process easier, but I'm not convinced it does. It just confuses me more because there's such a wide bracket for the prices. I think you've just got to plump for what you want for it and see if it sells for that price. So for these ones, I might go for £18. Try that. Between 10 and 23. If they don't sell for that much, I'll reduce them. I don't know if you can reduce it without relisting, whether it's worth relisting so that it looks like a new item come up. I don't know. Let me know on that if you know more than I do, which isn't difficult. So let's try 18 for those. Okay, I sold all of those for that much money. What would that be? £39.50. Better in my bank account than these sitting in my wardrobe doing nothing. So yeah, I'd be happy with that if I got £39.50. That would be a decent little amount from a side hustle. Now I'm going to go away and work out how to list it and have a think about whether to put them all up, you know, one after the other, or whether to spread them out over a few days. I know that selling on eBay, it was better to spread them out over a few days because then the sort of algorithm knew that you were selling regularly rather than, oh, you've just done one episode of selling. But I don't know if Vinted works the same way. I might have a little look at some YouTube videos and see what people advise. Just have a go, really, you know. What have I got to lose? If they don't sell, they don't sell. I'm no worse off than I am now. And if they do sell, I might get £39.50. I shall let you know how I get on. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you have a great day and I'll see you soon. Bye for now.